Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, everybody. It's me yet again, the Invisible Gunslinger #1. This is episode 210 of I Want to Be the Boshy. This is really getting out of hand. How long this is? 2,606 deaths. My word, everybody. This is a lot longer of a project than I ever thought it was ever going to turn into. And you know, I'm surprised I'm even awake and recording right now, because it is 1 a.m. on April 14th, 2010, or 2012, 2010. No, 2012. I'm probably not going to record for very long, maybe like 20 minutes. I just wanted to get 1 or 2 videos out, because I haven't done anything for a while. I don't even have the energy to shoot this guy. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little heads up on what's going on with me personally. I don't really think that writing in a bulletin kind of thing is really appropriate, because what if you're not on YouTube that day? What if the rest of Sonic, what if the rest of your feed kind of gets in the way and you can't really see what I'm laying down? Stupid Solgren. Here, I'll open up my Scotch-a-rooney just to give myself a little bit of energy to say what I need to say. If I can open it. Come on. Hurry up, Solgren's coming. Ow. Ow. Fine, I'll get a pencil or something and open it. He's coming. Open. He's on his way. I can't open this. Solgren, wait a minute. I said wait a minute, you jerk. A true gentleman would wait for me to open this stupid thing with my weak hands. There we go. Now we can get going. You see, I don't even have the energy to open this. Why? If I am nearly bested by a mere can, how can I ever expect to get past this? I can't. It is simply impossible. I'm not even going to try to shoot him that much, because I haven't... You see, that's another thing, is I don't want to cut anything out of this fight, because when this fight's over, it's over. I'm finally done with Boshy. And I'm getting better at it. Oh, if I had died there. Ooh, but I am getting better. That's the thing. It's just, I don't want to have to waste your guys' time, which is always a concern with me. Because the weird thing about video commentating isn't the fact that you can break the fourth wall. You're almost supposed to live in the fourth wall. You're not quite with the viewers, but you're not in the game itself. That's all you're supposed to do, is live inside of the fourth wall. And I've been... Solgren, you are a jerk who is... He's interrupting what I'm trying to say. I wasn't even going to really try to kill you, dude. I'm just... But the thing is that some people have suggested, oh, Gunslinger, why don't you just make a best of video, like cut to the best parts of the fight, or when you get to a certain part, but record everything and put that up for the other people. That isn't really my style. I could see getting out... It's mainly getting out of my comfort zone. I'm perfectly fine and comfortable with just uploading everything, but some people want me to cut it, some people don't, and I kind of want to give them both the best worlds, because a lot of the time it isn't even me worrying about myself, because no matter what, I have to go through this. Whether you guys see it or not, I have to go through this. And I'm just trying to keep it interesting. But with bosses like this, that are so repetitive and all about learning the pattern and movements, it is really hard to keep it fresh and interesting. So what I almost would like to have happen is make these kind of like radio broadcasts where you don't need to be paying attention to what I'm saying. or to what's happening on screen, just have it, like, playing in the background. Do something productive while listening to this. You know what I mean? Work in making art or doing guitar or whatever the heck you want to do with your time that you would be doing outside of listening to my videos, because you can tell I've been thinking about this quite a lot with how deep I'm getting into this. I can't even do this. Take another sip. But the thing is, it's just, this is like the crown jewel of what I've been doing since September. That's a long time to be dedicating yourself to a project. That's like making a movie with like the lowest production standards ever. It's just a guy talking into a microphone while having this play. And it's so frustrating for me, almost, because I want to provide you guys with entertaining things. That's why I'm on YouTube. I want to take you guys away from the monotony of life and the pains, almost, of having to live through, you know, what we all have to live through in life. The monotony of our jobs and family issues and personal issues. As a video making person on YouTube, I just want to take you guys away from all that. Not in the sense of that you should ignore it, but in the fact that you should be able to get away from that. Because a lot of the times, when you have a problem, you can't immediately do something about it. You need to wait until Tuesday to hand in that paper, or you need to wait until Friday so that you can get in the meeting with such and such. And quite frankly, I find this myself, that I just need something there to kind of occupy the waiting period. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I watch... what could I do there? I watch LPs myself. It's not... But I'm somewhat particular about the LPs. I can't just watch anything. I don't know. It's probably just me, but... Sometimes I'll watch things that are fairly popular, like Over the Guns videos. Other times I'll watch things that are less popular. I can't think of an example right now, because Over the Gun is always my prime example of a big shot kind of guy that I watch. Zero Mega Man X. I watch his videos, maybe not too often as I should. I mean, he's putting stuff out like Bryce Olf and a whole bunch of other crazy things, but when I do watch his videos, they're in big, giant clumps. They're like in 2 or 3 hour long clumps, which, you know, says pretty nicely for how he's making his videos and the ability to keep my attention, because quite frankly I have one of the worst attention spans ever. I mean, I could be talking about one subject and get sidetracked and go on to a completely different subject, and it's just very confusing. Oh, I'm learning you. I'll learn you good. Oh man, that absolutely kills me when I can get to that part and it's so gosh darn easy. Because the thing is, a lot of this fight so far is easy. And by the way, I'm just going to lay this all out straight for you guys, because you have all earned my respect. I know that there are 3 phases to this boss. I have learned that. I don't know what he's going to do for them, but through people innocently commenting, have you gotten to this phase? Have you gotten to the 3rd phase? I have learned how many phases there are. So, it is good in the fact that I know exactly... Well, you could say you know exactly what's ahead of you, but look how long this first phase is. I mean, the 3rd one might be shorter than this one. The 2nd one might be even shorter than this one. Please don't spoil it for me, but I do know that, and I do know the rest of the secret characters. There's Solgren itself, Dark Boshy, and Sonic. So I know the cast of characters that is up ahead. I just don't know the road ahead that lies with this guy. You know what I mean? So I am sorry that that has been spoiled inadvertently, because honestly, a lot of people are just saying this out of complete and utter innocence. Like, have you done this? Have you done that? Because I will withhold footage often, a lot of times. Sometimes I'll hold back footage for like 4 or 5 days while I'm still recording. So it's a perfectly legitimate question. And quite frankly, it's not something to get too mad about. I mean, for all I know, there could be... They said, have you gotten to the 3rd phase? And I could have left it there and going, you know, how... I think somebody had to clarify that there was only 3 phases. But in the context that they said it, it could have been construed as there's more than 3. But the tone that they said it kind of implied that there was only 3. But again, I don't know exactly what patterns are ahead of me. I don't know that. But calm down, heater. My heater just turned on big time. By the way, I am recording at night again. I am not recording during the day. So the phone should not be ringing, hopefully. My heater will turn on. So that's your 2 alternatives between night and day. Either the phone rings, which it does a lot, because I'm a very important businessman who does business, or the heater turns on because I'm a very cold individual. I'm a very cold businessman. Wow. What? How the heck am I alive? Oh, you're joking. You're absolutely joking. You're so hysterically funny. Oh, God. Back to the grind. By the way, speaking of grinding, some people have told me that you can kill Sahlgren, get him to his 2nd phase, before he does the grain thingies. And that, my friends, is something to practice, if you were ever going to practice anything with this fight. But I don't know if I have the spam in me. I mean, that's quite a task even for myself. Somebody who killed Ryu before he did his stupid calling out all of his little buddies thing. But the thing is that I think I could master it if I could only practice it off camera. And I'm just eating my guts out here on camera, which is what you all want to see because it's fairly amusing because I'm a funny guy. But there comes a point where repetitivity just gets out of hand. I mean, I've been doing this since like part 185. But in the same instance, this is one of the, if not the hardest boss I have ever come across. And I've only gotten to the 2nd phase. I mean, I've died 1,179 times just primarily to this 1st phase. So, it's so epically hard that it almost deserves full documentation. I mean, it's not like there's going to be huge giant gaps where I'm not talking. I've learned to pretty much keep blithering on as long as possible. But there's moments where I'm so filled with doubt, especially when I'm uploading. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much anxiety I have when I'm uploading it. And I don't feel uncomfortable telling all of you guys this because I kind of try to be more of a human character rather than just some guy who plays games. I mean, not to knock LPers, but a lot of the times that's what LPers do, is I'm here, I'm a somewhat funny person, listen to the funny things I say as this game happens around me. And that's perfectly fine, but sometimes I just feel like explaining the methods behind what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Oh, God. But I've been talking for about 14 minutes, and I will keep going for maybe about another 6, so that'll be a nice 2-parter episode. I at least want to get to the second phase once. I want to get past that Omega Beam. And by the way, the reason why I've been calling it the Omega Beam is because, wow, it lagged. Recently, I have been getting back into a television show that I saw or watched quite a lot. I'll find out what the television show is on the next episode.